What is up, people? Joe Winko here, your favorite Hawaiian guy. Welcome to my next episode of the United States of Joe Winko. So, the winner of last episode's trivia question, which was like a really long time ago, it's been a while since I've done a new episode, but the winner of last episode's trivia question was Captain IGC. So he's going to be becoming the mayor of my next city in the United States of Joe Winko, which is going to be right here, and this city is going to be New Orleans. So yeah, let's get this party started. So congratulations to Captain IGC. So, about this city. Now, this is where Interstate 10, Interstate 10 does go through, New Orleans, Louisiana, but it's also where Interstate 55 ends. And that was an interstate I built, like, up in the Chicago area. In real life, it starts in Chicago and ends in New Orleans, Louisiana. So as usual, I'm going to fill this up with a bunch of trees, since that brings up the environment rating. I also created some custom buildings too. I only have like a few for this. I have a welcome to New Orleans, Louisiana sign also. Well, actually it just says welcome to Louisiana. I'll show it to you guys soon. I always like adding some custom landmarks to my cities to make them look all unique and everything. Like the real USA. But I think the cities in the United States of Joe Winko are cooler because I created them. Okay, that's a bit arrogant for me to say that, but whatever. Okay, so mayor name, Captain IGC, and then the city name, New Orleans. Alright, and we got it. So this looks like a pretty easy terrain to build on. I'll put the money trees on this little island over here. Whoa, you can actually see bears crawling around. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to put anything on that island, though. So, this is Interstate 10. Gonna start from here. Make it go that way. Alright, hopefully that works. Okay, so there, we got Interstate 10 built. Now for Interstate 55, this is where it ends, so... And then it heads north from here. So that was easy. And I better save, since this game is notorious for crashing on me. Are there any roads from Mobile, Alabama, heading this way? Or is it just the interstate? I should have sworn that I built... Now, how the hell did I... How the hell are there not any roads from... Okay, so definitely we'll have to add some. Not sure what's on the other side of this city, because it's been a while since I played as Mobile, Alabama. But, yeah. Okay, enough small talk. Is there an interstate... I know I have an Interstate 55 sign somewhere. Oh, yeah, now I remember. This is the sign that I made. The Welcome to Louisiana sign. Whoops. See? What do you guys think of it? I hope you guys like it. So gonna add a road to Alabama. And now I'm gonna add a road to whatever city ends up being north of this. Okay, so here's the Interstate 55 sign. I was looking for that. And now, where's my Interstate 10 sign? Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, I made those out of concrete. Okay, so they need a way to get onto Interstate 10, so gonna add an avenue. Alright, so I better save this. There's more landmarks that I need to add to this city. Because I haven't even started zoning anything yet. It's another thing I forgot to do. Now what? Oh yeah, the landmarks. Almost forgot about those. I went brain dead for a second. So I have the Welcome to Louisiana signs. Gonna throw down another one while I'm at it. So next, gotta add the... There's only a couple landmarks I had for the city. There's the... I know there's a charity hospital, but there's so many buildings I have. So many custom buildings I created that I can't find it. That's what sucks. It doesn't have like a... Okay, the New Orleans St. Charles building. Need to throw that down. I'll put that right here. Actually, I'll put it... Yeah, I'll put it here. And build a bunch of roads around it. Okay, so what else? Next is the... Oh yeah, the Superdome. Almost forgot about that. And next is the... Something else I'm missing here. I know that there's a charity hospital that I'm missing, but I'm not exactly sure where that is in the... They're not arranged in a certain order at all. Oh, well, while I'm here, I might as well add the Waffle House, too. Definitely want to add that. Then... Now I need to add... Darn it, cannot find the charity hospital. Oh wait, here it is. Yeah, it's a really big lot, so just gonna put this right there. And have a bunch of roads around it. And make another road leading to whatever city ends up being north of this. Okay, so have the landmarks all placed, so might as well save my game. Okay, so... Yeah, there's the necessities that I need to add, like the high school. And the medical centers. Yep, definitely need to have the water pipes connecting. I mean, going everywhere. Like, no one really ever uses the landmarks at all, so I can just leave those alone. But I plan on expanding this city. Gotta go back to Mobile, Alabama, and build the roads connecting them also. That's the whole point of this game, to build huge cities that connect to each other. Okay, so time to edit the city ordinances. Bring all the taxes down to 0, because I want people to move in. And spike up dirty industry, but then bring the rest down to 0. Okay, so now what? City ordinances. Neighborhood watch. Yeah. I forgot to add bus stops to this city. That's what I just remembered. Oh yeah, there's another thing I forgot to add. As much as I hate adding this. Need to add a landfill zone. I'll make it right... I'll put it right here. And make a... Gotta have it connected by road to the other places too. Okay, there. Okay, so I guess now, oh yeah, I remember. Need to add the bus stops. Like always. Okay, so let me start zoning this place up. High density residential. Hopefully it doesn't take too long for that to fill up. And that just looks really weird, so let me just tear this down. Alright, people are already starting to move in. But there's a demand for commercial lots, so better add those also. Never really been to New Orleans, Louisiana. It would be an interesting place to visit, even though it's not really on my list of places I want a road trip to. I wouldn't mind visiting there. Well, I'm really open to road tripping anywhere. I'm honestly more interested in going back to Arkansas instead. That's only one state away from Louisiana. And also only one state away from Missouri. Another place I wanted to go back to. I like Missouri. It was pretty. Well, during the summer it was. I don't know how it is during the winter, but can't be as bad as Wisconsin's winters. Whoops. Did not mean to add that. Okay, so are they getting their... Yep, they have the water. This is so much easier than my other town I had to build. It's because the terrain is really flat, that's why. Okay, so there's still a demand for commercial lots. So let me throw those in as well. Near the Waffle House. I like Waffle House. It's not my favorite place to eat anymore, though. My favorite place to eat is Steak and Shake. I love Steak and Shake. It is the best place ever. They have such good hamburgers. I like their milkshakes, too. But my favorite thing I think they have is the fries, though. I always eat their fries. I mean, usually when I go to a burger place, like, I never eat the fries at all. I only eat the burgers. But, at Steak and Shake, I always eat the fries. They're like the really thin ones. Let me save my game real quick. I don't want my beautiful city to crash on me at all. As it does from time to time. You all know the drill. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to add a park. Let me add a soccer field. Ooh, that fits in perfectly. And a softball field. And, Ranger Station. I thought of the Power Rangers for some reason. Alright, things are looking good. There's a demand for residential lots, so gonna zone some high-density residential. Hopefully that builds up. And gonna zone some high-density residential over here, too. Hopefully that doesn't take long. And then convert all these streets into roads. And add a bus stop. Whoops. Should also zone some more high-density residential areas by the Welcome to Louisiana sign. I mean, who wouldn't want to live by that? That's beautiful. Ooh, we're at a population of 1,000 now. Awesome. Let me just save my game real quick. Should add some more stuff over here. Like a medical clinic. Yeah, that'd be good. And a medical center. Well, a hospital, I mean. Awesome! My city's building up. Oh yeah, and as much as I hate to add this, but as necessary as they are, a police department. As long as they remember that Black Lives Matter. Well, all lives matter, actually, but yeah. You know, I remember hearing on the news one day, that this one person got arrested because he wrote, BLM, Black Lives Matter, on his, no, I think it was a worker who worked at this, fast food restaurant, and a cop came in, and he wrote Black Lives Matter on the cop's receipt, and he got arrested for it. That's so fucking stupid. It's the country we're living in. In the United States of Joe Winko, fucked up laws like that do not exist. But then again, this is the United States of Joe Winko. It's not real. Well, it is real, technically, because you guys are watching it right now, but it's not really a real nation. I'd make a much better president than Donald Trump, I can tell you all that. My adoptive parents actually voted for him. Go figure. Another stupid thing that I usually see, there's actually gay Donald Trump supporters too. I'm not even sure how that exists, honestly. That's the dumbest combination I've ever seen in my entire life. Well, it shouldn't surprise me at all, considering how stupid guys on Grindr are. But again, let's not go into my personal life. This is United States of Joe Winko we're all watching. I don't know why I always get tempted on bringing up political stuff whenever I'm playing SimCity 4. It's weird. Well, it does kind of have stuff to do with politics. I mean, I'm building a city and running the cities and everything. Even though the mayors are all named after my YouTube followers who got my trivia questions correct. Still kind of... I definitely still am running all these cities. Rebuilding the USA after it was destroyed by Donald Trump. Seems like a fun job, I guess. I don't know. But it really would be cool if New Orleans, Louisiana actually had a sign like this. Welcome to Louisiana. That is a badass sign. I'm surprised they didn't have any roads connecting Mobile, Alabama. Just the interstate. Alright, speaking of that, I'm just gonna connect more roads. More... Well, roads. What do I mean? I meant more commercial lots. That's what I meant. Well, zone more commercial areas. Now we're now at a population of 4,000, and look at how much space we have. We're not even. Gosh, we didn't even fill up half of it. I don't know much about New Orleans, Louisiana, but from what I remember hearing, it has a lot more people than 4,000. Even though the Hurricane Katrina wiped out a lot of people in New Orleans. Another fucked up thing I heard is, like, there was a lot of looting and done in New Orleans, Louisiana after Hurricane Katrina. What it was, actually, yeah, there are a lot of civilians who were doing looting, but it was actually a lot of police officers who were doing looting also. That's one thing I never remember hearing on the news. I heard that from someone who actually worked for the National Guard who had to come in and stop the police from looting. That's so fucked up. I mean, it's a cop's job to protect people and to protect yeah, it's their job to protect people, not steal from them. And taking complete advantage of their situation. That's horrible. But as I said earlier, there's some ignorant-ass people. It's horrible how much fucked up shit they get away with. I'm glad they at least had the decency to call the National Guard on them. But whatever. Okay, so let me speed this up. We're now at a population of 8,974 Sims. Ooh, now we're at a population of 9,000. We should have unlocked the large high school. Oh yeah, we unlocked the large elementary school. I'll throw that down there. And then the large high school. Put that right by the Welcome to Louisiana sign. Oh yeah, we should have unlocked the mayor's house by now. I'll put that right here. Okay, it's building up nice. I know what I'm gonna put here now. Alright, looks like they're in need of more commercial lots, so let me just throw that in. Let me make an avenue. And change this to a roundabout. It's plenty of room for commercial lots. First, let me throw in my beautiful Interstate 55 signs. And let me save real quick. Looks like I'm gonna need to add some more, add another police department nearby. And public parking garages. Now, where's the... Oh, here it is. Okay, so... Let me save again. And let me start zoning the residential area, I mean the commercial areas. Okay, so that shouldn't take long at all. Oh wow, there's still a high demand for commercial lots. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to build more roads. It's the fun part about this game, building up stuff. But the even funner part of this game is having you guys rewatch my old Sims videos and answer the trivia questions correctly, so you can become the mayors of my next cities in the United States of Winko. I always appreciate that, too. I mean, because people are always asking me, when is your next Sims 2 movie coming out? When is your next Sims 2 movie coming out? And I tell them, watch all the other ones. I mean, there's no way you watched all 72 of them. And if you have, you should be answering my trivia questions correctly. I mean, makes sense, doesn't it? I'm not sure what my next city after this will be. Maybe St. Louis? I guess. I don't know. So, I guess... Let me check if... Whoops, did not mean to build that. Darn it. Let me tear that down. I'm gonna throw in another large police station. And a bus stop here, and a bus stop there. Okay, so next, just need to add the parking garages next to the bus stops. You guys know how important those are. Need to add some more wind turbines too. Okay, so now since we have that out of the way, does that work? Alright, just hope that that builds up. Okay, so that should be building up now. Definitely takes care of the demand for commercial lots. Hopefully the traffic here isn't too bad. If it builds up, fine. No, it looks fine. And gonna zone some more over here. Let me just speed this up some. Okay, so it's looking good. We're now at a population of 19,000 Sims. Gonna dezone that, actually. Hopefully that does good. Yeah, you gotta pay attention to how you build the roads and everything. Now since I have that huge diagonal stretch of interstate, it's hard to build around that. I mean, it's not too difficult, but still. Oh wow, huge apartment building. We're now at a population of 27,000 Sims. And we have a statue of the mayor. And we unlocked a country club, too. I'll put that right there. Okay, so... Ooh, we also unlocked a radio station. I'll throw that right there. Along with another wind turbine. And the city hall can go right there. Right next to the university. Okay, so... Everything in the city is looking good so far. I'm not sure why the... Ooh, wait, yeah, I remember now. Forgot to build a fire department. Need to add a couple of those. That's a very bad thing to forget to add. So, while I'm at it, I'll just zone some more residential areas over here. And over here. Oh wow, that built up fast. So... Alright, so New Orleans, Louisiana. Look like it's building up. Yeah, it definitely is. Population 38,048 so far. Let me zone some more commercial areas. Let me see how fast that builds up. Oh, wow. Built up pretty fast. And it looks like they need more commercial lots too. So I'll zone some here and there. Shouldn't take too long. What did I tell you? Alright, the city is looking awesome. Gosh, they have a lot of skyscrapers. A lot of tall buildings. Well, it's all because of the money trees. That's the reason why the United States of Joe Winko does so well. So, do we reach a population of 40,000 yet? We should. It's going up, from what I see. Oh yeah, we did. We're now at a population of 45,000. Haven't reached 60,000 yet. But there's another thing I want to add. Ooh, the deluxe police station. Yeah, that'll do. And another medical center. And another medical clinic. Okay, population 45,681 Sims. Yeah, so I think they're doing pretty well. Let me see, does anyone actually use these roads I built? Okay, yeah, they're all using them. No one ever travels this way, though. Well, yeah, because there's nothing to the west of the city yet, or to the north of the city. It's just Mobile, Alabama. That's the only connection they have. But I'll add more eventually, but I'll have to do that later. So I'm just gonna save and end this part of the playthrough right here. So, yeah, thanks so much to everyone who watched, and thanks so much to Captain IGC for answering this episode's trivia question correctly, and for becoming the mayor of New Orleans, Louisiana. So, yeah, congratulations to him for that, and I really appreciate it. So don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr. And don't forget to answer this episode's trivia question correctly, because the first person who answers it correctly will become the mayor of my next city in the United States of Joe Winko. So that's it. Peace out, people. This episode's trivia question. Who was the last victim of Joe Winko's ghost in Joe Winko's 2010 Sims 2 slasher film, Lake Pewauk? Answer this question in the comments. The first person to comment the correct answer will be crowned the mayor in my next city of the United States of Joe Winko. Please also mention the name you want to be listed as. Remember, you must use the same name at all times. That is it. Peace out, people.